7:32 here on the Radio Wammo Breakfast.
Spider Hunter from ehpfitness.com. He knows a bit about fitness.
To talk fitness with us from ehpfitness.com, Spider Hunter, SPIDA Hunter, one word, on Twitter, twitter.com/Spider Hunter. Here he is in his gym this morning. Good morning to you, Spider.
Good morning, Wammo, from my gymnasium.
From the gymnasium. If you're watching the live video stream, you'll be able to see Spider sitting on I suppose that's the, what is that bench?
It's a workbench, mate. It's just a flat bench. Nothing too flash there. Standard old school bench.
Any weights been done on that bench this morning?
There was actually, yeah. We had some circuits going this morning, so 10 exercises, 10 reps of each, 3 times through. It was a little bit hard for the end of the week, to be honest, and end of year.
Yeah, and it's really hard at this season, to balance festivities with exercise, no doubt, as well.
Yeah, mate, she's a little bit more festive than there is any conscious eating going on, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit more challenging.
Well, let's kind of wrap up the year in fitness and look forward to 2010, Spider.
Yeah, mate, I think that would be a good idea. A good place to start is where have we been in 2009 and where are we at right now and where are we going in fitness in 2010?
Yeah.
What the new craze will be.
Yeah. Well, it's been
we could make one up. We could make a Wammo fitness ad thing up.
Make musquillions from some kind of infomercial.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how would you summarise 09?
I think in the fitness industry, it's been extremely fast. I think the internet's a positive thing, and I think at the same time it's got its negative connotations with it. I think people have we've discussed it before, they can research whatever they want on the internet, but that doesn't make it always true.
Yeah.
So people are more informed, but I don't know if it's a better informed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so there's more information out there than ever before, but not all of it's good. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's other industries that could touch on the exact same thing. Everyone's trying to get a piece of the pie on the internet world, and that's okay. But I think people need to increase their filtering system to determine what is okay and what is not. Because I listened to an interview yesterday, and I thought to myself, how many years has this guy had in the industry, yet he's making thousands a month on fitness, and I think he's only had a few years in the industry via internet. So I'm a bit confused on it.
Yeah. But do you think? I mean, over time, all that stuff is going to be worked out, really, isn't it? I mean, the cream always rises to the top, does it not?
Well, I'm hoping that eventually, the internet's a norm things, so therefore people can filtrate what they think is real and what they think is rubbish, because, I'm a bit of a fan of, the number one secret to fitness is turning up. You can't get fitness secrets through the internet. You got to turn up to get them. So
yeah.
I think people need to understand that rule first. You can go and find information out there and find who you like and what you enjoy, but then the first and foremost, you've got to turn up to do it. You can't just read it on an ebook and then wish watch your pounds melt away. Yeah.
So obviously for you at EHP Fitness, the internet has become more important throughout 09, and you've been engaging in social media. Whether that be Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and your website, has it been useful? I mean, or has it just been a distraction? How has it worked for you?
It's definitely been useful. I mean, it obviously taps me into a bigger market out there. Like people now can listen in via Kiwi FM, or they could be watching it via Ustream, or later on through YouTube. So most definitely, there's been a most absolute positive effect on it. For myself, and I'm very, very grateful for it. From being in it, I realise now that there's a lot, there's two sides to every coin. I pride myself on being quite truthful, so I don't take the mickey out of it, and I don't put out things that I believe to manipulate society. I don't say that I'm, the be-all and end-all to fitness. I'm pretty close, but not quite.
Yeah. So looking forward to 2010. What can we expect?
Well, I'm hoping in 2010, my objective for 2010 anyway is to be able to provide people with more information and be able to filtrate some of the rubbish out there and get rid of some of the internet gurus and actually give real life examples a little bit more. I think the internet's still at its baby stage with fitness, so I think people will buy into that a little bit more. My objective is basically create a culture effect, because I don't want people to have, just come in and have a one quick wonder.
Yeah.
EHP Fitness for me is about culture, is about an experience. So those are the sorts of things that you can't put a price tag on. I'm not into quick fixes. I want to be able to give people an experience that they take forever, not just, wham bam, thank you man, see you later. That's not my style.
Do you ever foresee a situation where you will eventually be perhaps instructing people who aren't in the same city as you, who can't turn up to the gym?
Absolutely. I do some of that already. And with the video age, it's now a lot easier. We've discussed before, we wish our broadband was even better again. But, we make the most of what we got. So I think that will progress a lot more. I do it already. So, where will it stop? I'm not sure, actually. Right now I could have a Ustream private conversation with someone else and coach them in the comfort of their very own home in America. So, definitely.
And what about people's personal goals? What should people be thinking about New Year's resolutions as we get closer to that, or how should people start approaching the new year?
Do people actually still make New Year's resolutions? Well, I don't know.
I saw a Facebook group started up the other day around that very topic.
Yeah, I've got no idea. Actually, I haven't heard much people talk about New Year's resolutions. I was never a part of that. Even at high school, I knew that I was heading towards a gun if I did that. So basically, my suggestion though, if you're looking to change 2010, is to get your head around it now. You might live it up for a couple of weeks and then, set a date. Once you set that date, there's no compromise. They've got a drink next week and blah, 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 blah. Set a date and then from there progress. And don't look to make leaps and bounds. Just take one step every day. That's all you have to do. It's as simple as that.
Awesome. Well, Spider, we look forward to another year of fitness tips and improving our health in 2010 and joining you in the gymnasium there in Christchurch. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Wammo.
Thanks so much for 2009. Cheers.
My pleasure, brother. Thank you.
There we go. Spider Hunter, ehpfitness.com, and Spider Hunter on Twitter as well. Track now from